All right. We should be live. We should be live. What's good? What's good? What's good? I know I started off showing the I'm gonna show off the Resident Evil stuff in a little bit, but I am about to get this live stream started. I want to make sure everything is good, make sure the audio is straight. I want to make sure everything the audio sounds good. And hopefully the audio is good on the desktop side as well. So hopefully everybody had a fantastic week. The weekend is here. It is Friday. I have a lot to talk about, a lot of stuff going on, and I want to give my thoughts and opinions on so many things. Like I said, there's so much stuff going on, so I really want to talk about that. Give you my thoughts and opinions on what's going on with Resident Evil. Got Resident Evil 9 just came out. Well, it didn't come out, but the showcase came out. I didn't watch it at all this week because I wanted to really get a raw reaction when I see it. Also, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, which I got that wrong. Let me change that. It says Coda. It's supposed to be City of the Wolves. W. Yeah, so I saved that. Let me change it on my banner as well. And we want to look at season 2 because this is a pretty good game. The game looked really good so far. I've been playing it, a lot of it, and it's one of the reasons why I've been up late playing games. And I want to give a update on my health because that's a thing as well. I've been going through this health journey for the past year or so, and sleep is one of the things that's been hindering me. But we're going to talk about that as well. And well, I'll say last but not least, we're going to talk about some more Pokemon thefts because there are more people out here stealing Pokemon cards out of these stores. So there's a lot going on there. So hopefully you guys come through. We'll talk about that. And I think we're gonna have some fun today. I think we'll have some fun today. I'm gonna give it about another minute or so, see if anybody else is gonna come through. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a few people come through tonight. I mean, that's how it usually is. A few people will come by and show some love or whatever the case may be. I got that TV on in the background. I'm not worried about it. It could just stay on. I'm not worried about that. It's just a screensaver. So that's gonna we're gonna talk about that as well. There's a couple of trailers out here for Resident Evil. I think we looked at a couple of them already in earlier live streams, but I want to look at the showcase because that's what I want to look at, and I also want to look at, like I said, Fatal Fury. Look at this Pokemon theft. I mean, it's just crazy stuff going on here. So I'm gonna give it about another. I'll say another 2, 3 more. Well, I ain't gonna say too many. I'll say about another 30 seconds. I'm just gonna get started. Anybody come through, that'd be awesome. That would be absolutely great. And we'll just go from there. So I will say one thing though, before I do get started. 2026, it's only 16 days in, and 2026 has been absolutely awesome. So far so good. As far as what I've been doing with the channel. My Xbox 360 just came on because I bumped into it. So that is uh it's been absolutely great, having more things. Oh, I'm gonna get that out of the way. I don't want that to be glaring on the screen. That's why I got that turned that way. Okay, fine. Yeah, my camera. But it's just been great. Been gaming, a little different things I've been doing for the new year. Work has been going great. The content, that's one thing I want to talk about. The content. Content has been absolutely awesome. People have been coming through, watching the shorts, watching the videos. You guys are absolutely awesome. We are very close to 1,000 subs. I think right now we are like what 16, 17 subs away from 1,000. Hopefully, we could push ourselves over the top by the end of the month. Hopefully that'll be great. To start off the end of the month with over 1,000 subs. And like I said, it's all thanks to you guys. You guys are absolutely, absolutely amazing. I cannot thank you guys enough. And yeah. So what I want to do is enough talking about that. Let's see. I think I already got it up. Uh is this it? Is that the whole showcase? Everybody got the showcase up. I want to go to the actual website. That's what I want to do. The actual, okay, here it is right here. Yeah, that was yesterday. So I want to pull that up because it's actually the Resident Evil one. So I want to pull this up. Let's go ahead and change this. All right, so we're good to go there. Look like the audio is good there as well. And yeah. So let's go ahead and get into it. Shout out to Maximilian, man. He's always doing great stuff. All right, let's look at the showcase and let's get into it. 12 minutes. Okay. Hey, this is going to be absolutely great. This is going to be great. I already know it. All the Resident Evils, I'm a big Resident Evil fan. It's going to be great.
In this showcase, we'll go over the latest information on Resident Evil Requiem, which will release next month on February 27. Let's take a look at some of the gameplay.
はい、出ないとは言ってないですね。いや、言ってないです。まあ実際あの時も話しましたけど、レオンでもうバチバチのホラーのステージをテストしてみたんですけど、やっぱりこんなレオンあんま見たくなくないっていう意見が大半だったっていうのは事実としてありますね。今回グレイスとレオンで全然違うゲームになってます。グレイスの方はその RE2 ですとかバイオ7もそうですね、ホラーに特化したゲーム体験になってまして、レオンの方はというとバイオ4に代表されるような緊張感はすごい高いんですけども、そこまでその恐怖に
So they wanted to pick up what sounded like what Resident Evil 4 was, yeah.
楽しめるサバイバルホラ
And look at the blood.
ー、レオンにふさわしい体験が作れてるんじゃないかなとは思ってて、グレイスのホラーと
Wait a minute, I gotta back that up.
2つこう
Yo, wait a minute, let me back that up. That looks good.
恐怖に特化してない、アクションも楽しめるサバイバルホラー、レオンにふさわしい体験が作れてるんじゃないかなとは思ってて、
Oh, that's
グレイス
nasty.
のホラーとそのレオンのアクション2つこう並べて遊ぶことで、今までのバイオハザードではないすごく感情の揺れ幅が大きいゲームになってます。バイオハザードって緊張と弛緩のその差っていうのが一つ面白さだと思ってるんですけども、すごく緊張して静かなペースで進むグレイスのゲームプレイと、もう発散してダイナミックに激しいアクションをする、そういうカタルシスのあるレオン、大きな意味でその緊張と弛緩っていう役割としてパートを最適に配置する、こういう意図で構成してますね。
Oh my goodness. I know my wife is going to love this. She like watching games like this.
2人とも主人公なんですけども、ストーリーとしては基本的には一つ、ストーリーの中でプレイヤーキャラがグレイスになるパートがあって、またレオンがプレイするパートがあると、そういう構成になってますね。バイオ6の後のレオンの続きですけど、レオンはレクイエムの段階でも DSO のエージェントとして、バイオハザードテロと世界で、戦い続けてるってことになってます。彼はたくさんの悲劇を見てきた。おそらく彼今回過去一追い詰められることになると思うんで、その辺も注目してほしいなと思います。
I'm gonna be honest. I like Leon. Leon is like my favorite character in Resident Evil. I mean, Chris, Sheva, Jill. I mean, they're great. You know, all the other ones. But I'm a big fan of Leon. And I don't know, maybe because of Resident Evil 2 and 4, they're like my two favorite ones. You know, I don't know.
今回のゾンビは生前のその人の特徴っていうのを引き継いでいるゾンビがいます。
Oh, they talk.
例えばこの館の中で掃除係の人がいるんですけども、その人はゾンビになってもひたすらこう屋敷をきれいにしようとね、掃除を続けてるんですよ。このようにいろんなこう生前の行動に執着するゾンビがいて、
Okay, that's neat.
ゲームでは彼らの行動を観察してうまくかわすのに利用したり倒すのに使うと、こういったことができるようになってます。
You know what? That's pretty neat because like these zombies aren't necessarily like mindless zombies. They're actually zombies that actually, you know, have some sense of, you know, awareness. They're not just out to just kill you. You know, that they got so old at some point because I remember in Resident Evil 5, I got tired of that. You know, they actually do something, so that's pretty cool. Oh, the chainsaw's back.
I think I want a second opinion.
レオンのゲームプレイは圧倒的な緊張感のある戦闘、RE4 から進化したサバイバルアクションになっています。
Nice.
トマホークという斧を装備しており、それによるパリができます。
Okay, the hatchet is pretty cool. It's better than the knife, and then you can sharpen it.
中心になっ
Nice.
てくるので、さらに洗練されたガンプレイっていうところにも
You know,
力を入れてます。
I'm actually surprised that they haven't used that mechanic right there. Let me go back. Where's that mechanic? In other in other games. The one where you can sharpen the weapon. I'm actually surprised they haven't used that. Like you can use the weapon a couple times and then you have to throw it away.
シューティングっていうのが中心になってくるので、さらに洗練されたガンプレーっていうところにも力を入れてますね。また V を狙って、敵に体術を決める。それから
now you can shoot the
敵が持ってい
knees
た
into the
武器を
do
奪っ
something?
て
Nice.
利用する。どの敵をどの部位を撃つのか、またどうやって倒すのか、そういった戦略を立てるのが
Yeah, my son can't watch this game.
それがうまくいった時にさらに
Yeah, my son's not gonna be able to watch this game.
そういったゲームプレイになってます。グレースのゲームプレイは閉鎖空間の中を、通し
Oh, so is she first person?
脅威となる敵、その中を
You know what? That is really neat if they make her first person and make him third person. Now you have something where it's a little more is different. You know, so everything is not like how it was in Resident Evil 0. Where not Resident Evil 0, but like Resident Evil 5 or whatever case may be, or Resident Evil 4 with Ada or whatever. It's different.
もう恐る恐る考えながら動くっていうような面白さだと思ってるんですけども、グレースでは敵を倒すべきか逃げるのか、そこの判断も非常に重要になってきています。なので、レクイエムではそのためのさまざまな手段を用意しています。それほど重火器いっぱい出てくるわけではないんですけども、一つこう象徴的な武器としてレクイエムというそのままタイトルを名を冠した武器が出てきます。この大口径の武器は弾数ほどないんですけど、構造という時にグレースを救ってくれる頼りになる武器になってます。
Oh, this is gonna be great.
実はクラフト要素も少しひねりを入れてまして、そのアンポロを作るためには感染したゾンビの血が必要になります。クラフトのリソースになる血っていうのを、つまり敵を倒すのにもまた意味がある。
So what you do with the blood?
そういう意味でより RS スタイルのゲームを深めるような工夫っていうのは各所に入れてますね。
Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. What did that make? A special drug that destroys infected blood cells, prevents corpse from mutating, and can be used stealthily to take out enemies. Oh, that's interesting. Whoa.
That's too effective.
Yeah, it is.
A variety of gameplay options have also been added to this title. Players can switch between two camera perspectives.
Okay, so both of them can do it. Okay, good. You know, they got that from a lot of feedback from Resident Evil 8 and 7. A lot of people wanted to go back and forth. I think in 8, they actually let you do the third-person perspective. I can't remember, but I think they did. But now you can do both, so that's good.
And these can be changed at any time during the game.
Yeah, that's from a lot of fan feedback. A lot of people, don't get me wrong, it was great in 7. You know, they was trying to follow behind what Outlast did. It was great, but yeah, they needed yeah.
These are also available. New players can enjoy casual mode and use aim assist to take down zombies with more ease. But if you choose standard classic, ink ribbons will be needed to save the game when playing as Grace.
Okay, that's nothing.
This
I
mode
can live
is
with that.
recommended for those who enjoy a tense atmosphere.
I like this.
今回、ポルシェさんとコラボレーションさせていただきまして、世界に1台しか
We got Porsches in the game now? Nice. I wonder if you the racing wheel in this game too.
Resident Evil and Porsche are two very iconic brands with so much heritage. It's one of those collaborations you're always dreaming of as a gaming fan working in this environment.
That's not true. Let me tell you something. If you would have said that Resident Evil and Porsche would have collaborated to do anything in a game, nobody would have believed that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but nobody would have believed that if nobody would have believed that.
Collaborations like this obviously don't spawn out of nowhere. For his adventures, Leon needed a car which represents his style, but also delivers when it comes to navigating him through, all of those dangerous moments he experiences in the game.
Okay.
What I really admire about the custom Resident Evil Cayenne Turbo GT is how the team stayed true to its characteristics by still ensuring it feels authentic in this world.
I wonder if this car will actually be available. It probably is.
A lot of expertise from different departments at Porsche and complex 3D printing to apply those
I'm talking about like in real
customizations
life.
to the real car. It's going to look amazing in the game.
今回もう一つハミルトンさんと、コラボさせていただきまして、レオンとグレースそれぞれのキャラのイメージをモチーフとした。
So we got a Hamilton watch as well.
Two fantastic watch models which recreate those worn in the game
These watches look
in
beautiful.
all the stunning details. The khaki-filled Autochrono and the Pan-Europe Automatic will be in limited edition, 2,000 pieces each, and will release alongside Resident Evil Requiem on February the 27th.
Let me tell you something. These watches are going to be extremely expensive. And I'm not talking about when you buy it from them. I mean, after you buy these watches are going to be extremely expensive. I would not be surprised you see these things on eBay for like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 because watches they're a commodity that go for high prices. Now I wouldn't mind getting a Hamilton watch in general because those look nice, but to get this particular one, I know it's too rich for me. I'm broke.
Please stay tuned.
Look at that, those are nice.
In addition to the base game, a deluxe edition featuring bonus content will also be available for purchase.
Yo, look at the costumes. You get the Resident Evil 4 Leon costume. I take it that this one is the Resident Evil 6 costume, I'm guessing. And you get the Resident Evil 8 costumes for what's the girl name? I forgot. I was about to say Claire. It's not, her name's not Claire. But you can get that as well. 4 weapon skins. They should, you know what? And they probably won't do this because they did this in Resident Evil 2, the remake. They should give him the old Resident Evil 2, the Resident Evil 2 costume as well. But they probably won't do that because they already did it again. They don't want to do it a second time. But I love the Res 4 and the Res 6 costumes. Those are great.
Extra costumes for Grace and Leon, weapon skins, and screen filters will be included in this edition.
Okay.
Those who pre-order will receive an Apocalypse costume for Grace.
Oh, she looks great. That looks great. I mean, she looks like she's about to be in Tomb Raider. I mean, she looks like Laura's sidekick. I mean, that looks good. That looks great.
Along with the platforms shown, the game will also be available on the cloud gaming service GeForce Now.
No, nobody care about that.
This title is being developed in collaboration with NVIDIA, so a wide range of PC users can enjoy it.
I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about Capcom, they do pretty well with trying to optimize their games for PC. So if they're collaborating with NVIDIA, I'm not surprised. But it's supposed to come out on Switch 2 as well. That's interesting. Switch 2. I'll be getting this for PlayStation 5, without a doubt. And I'm probably gonna get the deluxe edition.
It's such an honor to work on Resident Evil. The iconic series has been thrilling fans around the world for close to 30 years.
Sir, to be honest, I get it, but we need you to be talking about what's going on with these RAM prices and this AI stuff. Y'all need to fix that because it's cool y'all doing this stuff on Resident Evil, but these RAM prices and what y'all doing with AI, y'all need to get back in the game for the gamers. That's what y'all need to do.
And it's continued to raise the bar for innovation and technology with every single release. We've been working closely with Capcom on Resident Evil Requiem, helping shape the future of the franchise with path tracing for realistic graphics.
That is gorgeous.
And AI-powered NVIDIA DLSS 4 with multi-frame generation for incredibly fast performance.
I really do not care for this AI fake frame stuff. I really don't. I mean, I get it. I mean, look at this, 302 frames with RTX on. I mean, that's insane. Like my computer right here, not my computer, my monitor right here is the 240 is 240 hertz monitor. I would love to play this game with some fake frames, but I just feel weird about it, man. It doesn't sit right with me.
DLSS also makes Resident Evil Requiem more accessible across a wide range of PCs.
See, now that's one thing. So even if the demand for the game is for regular PCs will be like real demanding, and you probably can't run it. If you have like a 4060 or anything higher than that, you'll probably be fine running this game because your CPU. I mean, I'm pretty sure the minimum recommendations for this is probably like a 3600 or something like that, or maybe like a 2600 or of i5 or something. They do pretty well with that, so I'm pretty sure that'll work out just fine. But the fact that you have, if you don't like me, I have an AMD card, and I saw a 4060 for like $200, and I was looking at it like I might need to pick that up because somebody was selling it. Because I won't mind jumping over to Team Green, but I just don't want to do this AI stuff. And I would like to use these frames, but I just don't like. Something just feels off about it, and I don't want to contribute to it either.
Extending the nightmare to more gamers. And with GeForce Now, gamers can experience Resident Evil Requiem at launch with the cutting-edge graphics and performance on nearly any device, streaming from powerful GeForce RTX servers in the cloud. I can't wait to unlock the mysteries of Raccoon City once again.
Okay.
Not only that, 1/6 scale figures of our two protagonists will also be available for purchase. Grace and Leon's figures can be displayed separately or together as a set. And if you line...
Yo, there it is. The Raccoon City. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Now they got the Resident Evil 2 one. That's dope. I didn't see it in the game though, but I'll take it.
them up with previous figures. Both figures are scheduled for release this fall.
I mean, I won't technically say I don't collect those type of things, but that's pretty cool.
An original design Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller will be released on the same day as the game.
That's nice. That's really nice. I like that. That looks really good.
Series first, Amiibo
will
also be available. Please look forward to more information.
A Resident Evil 9 Amiibo. Can you imagine that in Smash? Like, how would that be in Smash? That'd be crazy, right?
On Resident Evil Requiem launch day, the gold editions of both Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, including all downloadable content, will be released on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
We'll also be celebrating 30 years of the series with special concerts. Relive the series' greatest moments with breathtaking orchestral performances. The first ticket lottery is open right now to Resident Evil.
They're really going all in for this Resident Evil
Concerts
game.
are planned for not just Japan, but North America and Europe. More information on these will be released later.
They really went in for this. This is good. What is Elpis?
これもねまだお伝えしたいんですけど、実はレオンにはある秘密があって、そことも関わってくる要素だったり、グレースのお母さんアリスタが殺された、そこにも関わる非常に重要なものになっているので、この辺のねその謎をプレイして解かしていってもらえればなと思います。バイオハザードレクイエム、まだまだ言いたいこと本当にキリがないんで、発売まで引き続き注目していただければと思います。
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Why did you kidnap me?
Kidnap you?
Get out of the foot.
I liberated you. I think I want a second opinion.
Yeah, this is going to be great.
I'll keep our friends busy.
Yeah, this is going to be great. February 27th? Yeah, that's going to be good. I'm here for that. That was pretty nice. Now, for me, I I told myself I didn't want to buy any games for 2026. It was one of my New Year's resolutions. I got enough games. I don't need to buy any more. But my wife said, "Look, I wanna see you play this game. So I will be. This is a game I will be buying, or I think she said she'll buy it for me. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. I'm definitely, going to be playing this game, and that's going to be pretty cool. So that was Resident Evil 9 Showcase, and I like that. That was pretty neat. That was pretty neat. That was really good. So the next thing I want to look at is Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves Season 2 trailer. This is an announcement on that. So let me pull this up so we can look at this one as well. Let me drop this. All right, let's see what we're hitting on here.
The prophecy foretold that when the eclipse came, legends would emerge from the darkness to rule the City of Wolves and bring even more fury to Southtown.
Okay.
Kim Jae-hoon returns to defend his family honor.
Okay, Kim is coming back. He was in the first one.
Nightmare Geese.
Nightmare Geese. He was on that PlayStation 1 game.
Blue Mary.
Oh, Blue Mary, nice.
Justice to Southtown.
Let's fight, Terry.
And Wolfgang hunts for new worthy opponents.
Okay. No, that Wolfgang, that's Krauser, right?
But two shadows remain unseen, waiting to reveal themselves.
Okay.
Experience the fighting game of the year with the first ever monthly character drops, the highest prized fighting game tournament, and all new balance updates.
The only knock I have on this game,
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
The only knock I have on this game is very difficult to really get into. You gotta really learn how to get into this game and get some things together. It is really tough to get into. I was doing some training in it, and it's not as easy to pick up and play. It does have a nice little learning curve, but it's not that bad. But it's there. It's there. And I'm here for this. I like the fact that who we saw. We saw Kim, which I like Kim from we saw Kim from he was in the other one, Mark of the Wolves. He's not the other Kim Capwan. He's not Kim Capwan. But basically he's like basically the same as far as fighting style. Nightmare Geese, he was in that game. I can't remember the PlayStation 1 game Nightmare Geese was in. But he was in that game, Nightmare Geese. And then Blue Mary, she's been around for a long time. And Blue Mary's been around from a Fatal Fury 2, I think. Probably even probably Fatal Fury 3. Wolfgang Krauser. Krauser's been around for a long time. Krauser's was around, was it Art of Fighting? I could be wrong. He's been around for a while too. He takes out Mr. Big. Cut this back.
Unseen, waiting to reveal themselves. Experience the
so that's everybody. That's right. So you got Kim, Geese, Blue Mary, Krauser. You got two more.
Fighting game tournament.
I think isn't one of them supposed to be like the guy from Fist of the North Star?
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Yeah, this is a great game. It just has a steep learning curve. But yeah, that's what I thought. Like Kenshiro's supposed to be in this game, right? I'm gonna look this up. Did I find this? I didn't put that in right. Okay, some people saying that he was revealed, but it's not necessarily. It wasn't necessarily. Oh, okay. So it's in the. Okay, so it's actually in the trailer. I missed it. It's actually in the trailer.
The prophecy foretold That when the
I
eclipse
think you say you
came,
saw it in the trailer. Let me look.
legends would emerge from the darkness.
I must have missed
to
it.
rule the city of wolves and bring even more.
Let me go back. Let me go to the other video. Who put that in the video? Oh well, that leg right there. I tell you, that's Kenshiro. All right, I mean you can tell from Fist of the North Star. That's too easy.
Someone, please help us. Wait, is that?
Okay. I think he's gonna be. Yeah, it's no doubt. I think he's gonna be in the game. I think he's gonna be in the game. I mean that's almost too easy to say. I'm not surprised at that because of the fact that yeah. I will say one thing about this. Kenshiro is a character that should have been more represented, and I can understand why it hasn't. Why he hasn't, but it is what it is, you know. But I look at the end of the day, you know, I think that PlayStation 2 game he came out with was a game that should have been released over here overseas. I don't know why it hasn't. Let me check my stream real quick. They say my stream is. Let me check. Before I get into my health side of things. Love you channel. No, it looks good. Okay. Just want to make sure. No, it said my bit rate is lower, but over here it says something different. All right, I'm not tripping on that. Let's see. Yeah, it says it's still good. It's still good. All right, so I want to talk about my health scare. Not health scare, but health situation in general when it comes to an update for me. If anybody know that I was diabetic last year and I reversed my diabetes. I recently went back to the doctor earlier this week and wanted to see what she said and got some more blood taken and all the other good stuff. Everything was fine, no issues or anything like that. But there is a situation where I did backslide a little bit. Now, there's nothing really crazy going on, like you know, I'm diabetic again or anything like that. No, that's not the case. My cholesterol did go up, and that's mainly the thing. Like my cholesterol is a little high. So I did, you know, I kind of maintained my weight for the most part. You know, I basically lost like 40 pounds, but I gained like 10 to 15 of that back. So it shows with the numbers that I had. So the numbers are elevated a little bit when it comes to my cholesterol. And what I have to do now is basically I need to get back and to get more sleep. That's one of the things. If you are working out, if you are doing what you have to do to try to get yourself in shape, sleep is very important. And the thing about me is that I haven't been sleeping to my best of my abilities because for the most part I was you know, just doing my own thing up here playing video games. I didn't go to, you know, I didn't go to bed like I was supposed to. And I tried to say, okay, if I get an hour, you know, not an hour. If I get like 5 hours in, I'm good. Whatever the case may be, I'll be straight. If I would, you know, get 6 hours in, not like really, your body really needs between 7 and 9 hours of sleep. And because of the fact that I wasn't getting that sleep, I started gaining weight again because you know you got to get that sleep so your muscles and your body can keep the maintain. I think it's called cortisol to keep that together so you can maintain your weight or whatever. It'll hold on to fat if you don't get enough sleep and your hormones be out of shape and all this other stuff. So basically, I need to get back into going to sleep much more earlier than I normally would because I usually get up like at 5:30 in the morning. I would go to bed like 11:30, 12 o'clock. I need to move that back because when I did lose the 40 pounds, I was going to bed at 9:30, maybe 10 o'clock at the most. And even back then, I did not have to worry about an alarm waking me up. And that's one of the best sleep that you can have. Get sleep where alarm don't have to wake you up. You know, and that's something that I need to get back into doing again to where like the last few months, I've been going to bed, like I said, I can say probably last 4 months, probably like since October. I've been going to bed like last few months. I mean, last 4 months, I've been going to bed like at 12, 11:30, and I needed the alarm to wake me up, and that's not really healthy. What I need to do, I need to get back to going to bed a little earlier and wake up. My body naturally wakes up like at 4, or my body would naturally wake up at like 4:45, and I'm good for the rest of the day. And I can get up, I can do a little small stretch, a little extra workout. I can lift a little bit of weights and do whatever the case in that situation, with wherever the case I can in that time frame, and it'll work out. So, um, all in all, I'm still good. There's no issues. I'm not like out of shape or anything like that. I'm still good, but I do notice that my stomach area has risen up a little bit. It was all the way down. It was down really well at one point, but it did raise, and it didn't help that the fact that I was also uh the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and even before then, I was snacking on extra stuff because I was like, yo, look, I made it. I reversed my diabetes. I don't have that anymore. I was in a situation where I lost all this weight. I can nibble on this here and there, and that contributed to it as well. So I end up gaining like another 10 pounds. So even though I was at 235 and I got down to like, I was at 235 and I got down to like 200. I got down to like, 198 or something like that. Now I'm back up to like 208, 212. I'm kind of like up there, around at 212. So I need to get back down. My main goal is I want to get down to at least the 180s. And I know I can do it. I mean, that's like another 30 pounds, but I can do it. It's nothing to it. I mean, I know what I have to do. And I've done it earlier last year, and I could do it again. It's just now I just have to be more disciplined and not thinking that, oh, I arrived. No, I haven't arrived because I still have more work to do and more ways to go. So that's more things I have to do when it comes to that. So everything is good. I'm not, nothing crazy going on. It's not like a necessarily yo-yo effect. I'm in range where I'm supposed to be, but my personal goal is I want to get down even further because I got down to like 198, 195, and I was supposed to lose like 10 more pounds, but I end up gaining that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy. So, but other than that, everything is good. I can't complain, and we're gonna be fine. But it's no issues, no issues, no issues. So let's get into this Pokemon situation. Pokemon thefts. These people are out of control when it comes to this Pokemon stuff. Before I get into the one I want to talk about in New York, I want to talk about these other two that I saw, and these two are like outrageous. We're going to get into this. Wait a minute. Yo, they got more over here? Yo, these Pokemon things are out of control. They're out of control. Let's go ahead and look at this one right here. Let me pull this up. And yeah. So this one is in, let me see, where's this one? Kiro News. I don't know where this is at. KRIO. Let me see. KRIO. KIRO News. Where's this at? Yeah, we can leave that. That's fine. It's in Seattle. Okay, that's in Seattle. All right, let's look at this. Let's see how this goes.
Break-in at an Everett game shop. Tens of thousands of dollars worth of merchandise stolen, and now the owner says this could be the final straw.
Yeah, he probably said, yo, that's it. I'm about to be out of here. I'm done. And I don't blame him, man. It's like, look, man, this Pokemon stuff, this is like happening all across the country.
You see it right here, caught on camera. A person smashing through an
Yo, my man
gaming
is kicking
store,
the glass,
stealing thousands of dollars worth of Pokemon cards and other collectibles.
But see, this is what I said. This is what I said in the last video I did about this. You can't have your items up on the wall. You got to have more security to have the more secure stuff in a situation where nobody can easily access to it. They get through the door. You still got to have extra security to block this stuff off.
Thank you for joining us tonight at 11 o'clock. Eric Thomas here in studio. Meanwhile, the owner of that store furious that break-ins like this continue to happen across the region. Cairo 7's own Jake Chapman talking with that owner tonight. And Jake, he told you if this happens to his store again, he'll likely have to move.
Yeah, I don't blame him. And I like this jacket. This jacket is pretty slick. He's not too bad either. I need to get me another suit.
You could see where a thief smashed through to get inside this Everett gaming store. And this isn't the only store in Western Washington that's picking up thousands of dollars worth of damages while thieves take off with cards worth thousands more.
This is insane.
It happened in a matter of seconds. As surveillance video from Mugu Games last Thursday shows someone breaking in the store and try to make off with valuable Pokemon cards, which we see this person was willing to go great lengths for.
Went back outside, grabbed an axe is what it looked like, came in, smashed the window, grabbed some stuff.
Dang!
Owner Michael Doran says in total, over $40,000 worth of Pokemon cards were stolen, including one card worth over $4 grand alone.
We feel
that card that's worth $4 grand should not have been in that glass.
like he was targeting a specific card because he left a lot of other high value cards that were around there.
Sadly, Doran says this isn't new.
We've been broken into 4 times. We've been armed robbed once. We've had.
Yo, you've been robbed 4 times and armed robbed once. Yo, you got to do better, bro. You can't let this stuff keep happening to you. You got to do something about that.
Multiple snatch and grabs of thousands of dollars worth of product.
And his store isn't the only one in Washington this week cleaning up thousands of dollars worth of damage.
I was watching it in real time. It's a little frustrating and a little scary. Have some dude, grabbing all the stuff off the shelves.
But Doran says what really has him frustrated is the lack of accountability when it comes to those who've been caught stealing from him and other businesses, which he feels is why others keep leaving.
I mean, there's a reason why businesses are moving out of Snohomish County, Washington. I'm here every day, and nowadays I feel targeted.
That's why.
Yeah, see, this is another thing that people don't realize. Businesses leave when stuff like this keep happening. You wonder why like a lot of brick and mortar stores kind of go away after a while. Is because of stuff like this. I mean, it's not just these type of stores. I'm talking about in general. I mean, you'll be surprised how many Walmarts, Targets, Kroger, Food Lion, any of those, they really have a problem with stealing. People be stealing all the time out of all of these stores. It's not just a Pokemon thing.
He worries if nothing changes.
My lease is another 4 years. I'm really thinking about when my lease is up about moving elsewhere.
Bro, your lease up in 4 years. Yo, your store is gonna be going by then, bro. In 4 years, you already got robbed 4 times, held at gunpoint once, and this happened. You got 4 more years, bro.
A move no owner wants to make.
I don't want to, but at some point, this town becomes very not business friendly.
Yeah.
We did reach out to Everett Police for any updates on this investigation. A spokesperson told me they can give us those details first thing Monday morning. In Everett, Jake Chapman, KIRO 7 News.
It's been a little while since.
No, I'm sorry. Moist Critical. Don't want to talk to you.
Break-in at an Everett game show.
I got to quit. Like, why you want to wait till Monday to say something about that? Like, I don't know. Here's another one out of Boston. 4,000 Pokemon cards bought with stolen credit cards. Okay, this is interesting. Let's look at this.
A store owner in Franklin says thieves used a stolen credit card to buy thousands of dollars worth of Pokemon cards, and it took him days to figure out what actually happened. I'm Courtney Cole.
And I'm David Wade. The man posted his story online, and as WBZ's Mike Sullivan shows us, turns out he may not be the only victim.
Pokemon cards are a hot item. So popular, local stores have been inundated with theft in recent months.
This is the same card that is a card that was stolen. It's an Umbreon. It's a PSA 10. It's a $4,000 card.
That is insane. Look, I don't know how these cards get this expensive. I don't follow this stuff. Like me, I collect video games, but even then, I don't even collect them for the value. I just like playing them. Yeah, I do have some games that are worth a lot, because of, just rarity and how old they are, but I don't buy games but this is insane. That's a lot of money for a card. I'm good. I mean, if I find one and I get one at this, I'm flipping it immediately. I'm not going to have it sitting up here. I just have no reason to,
Rod Crocier says the first one was purchased with a stolen credit card at Pokemon Trainers Universe in Franklin.
Thank you.
He is out the money, maybe even more.
2 days later, it was reported by the owner of the card as a stolen card, so the charges were reversed.
Crocier says these two men came into the shop. At first, they bought several cards for $3,000. We're blurring their faces because while police say this is under investigation, they've not commented on the video. Crocier's
why? I don't understand. Why would they blur their faces? I don't know. Maybe they know who they are. That's what. Because if they were looking for them, I think they would actually show and let the public know who they are. But they probably know who they are.
waiting to see if that purchase was also fraudulent. They were well educated. They knew what they wanted. They knew what they didn't want. They acted just like any other customer that usually comes in here. After buying the first set, they came back for the $4,000 card.
Pulling out all the higher value cards.
Crocier says they claimed their brother was interested in it and they were using his credit card.
9, 18, 20.
But see, this is the thing. Don't they ask for ID when you use credit cards? In some cases? Especially when you have a high price item that you're trying to sell. I mean, that's what I thought they would do.
7.
When Crocier learned the card numbers were fraudulent, he posted what happened on social media.
A couple stores started reporting back that other incidents were happening across New England.
A store in Ohio spotted the post. They called believing the two men were in their store in the same clothes.
In Ohio? They went across state lines to do this? Yo, they can be looking at Fed time.
They tell us the pair also used a stolen card.
And from there, I started reaching out to law enforcement.
He filed a police report, but we are still waiting for more details from Franklin Police.
I know it's happened to probably 10 other stores. So if there's 10 stores that I know about, it's probably another 10 stores that didn't report it or don't know about it yet.
In Franklin, I'm Mike Sullivan, WBZ News.
That is insane. Like I said, I don't get it. I don't understand how this is a thing. Like I'm dead serious. I don't understand this. But here's another one right here. This one, it's kind of funny because these three men got caught stealing. Let's just go. Let's look at this.
3 people are behind bars for stealing thousands in Pokemon cards and then trying to cash in at a Fort Myers shop. Deputies arrested this trio, Deshaun Boyd, Jimmy Satan, and Jermaine Warren this
Y'all too old for this, man. Y'all are too old to be doing this. I would say all three of these guys got to be in their 30s. And this guy over here, he got to be damn near pushing 50. He got to be in his 40s. He's probably like, I'll say he may be like between 25 and 35. This guy right here got to be at least in his... You're too old for this. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Afternoon. They took $10,000 worth of the Pokemon cards from Gorka's Pokebarn in Collier County, then tried to sell them to Dynamo Collectibles in Fort Myers.
Yo, they literally just went up the road. They went up the road. They didn't even try to... This is a thing, right? And I'm not trying to give advice how to be a criminal, but if you're going to steal these cards, at least wait some time, let some time pass, and do it somewhere far away. They went up the road. Let me say, Gorka's Pokebarn and Dynamo Collectibles, they know each other. I'm pretty sure they don't have communications with each other as far as clientele and inventory or whatever. And what, you're in Florida too? Yo, they about to nail these guys.
Gulf Coast News reporter Madison Adams spoke with the store owner who caught them.
Kern said, that's them, call the cops.
Busted!
Y'all are too old for this.
Busted! You're watching Lee County deputies walk in on 3 thieves trying to sell.
Imagine being in a kid's store, right? And they got y'all in handcuffs sitting at this folded table over some damn Pokemon cards. This this is ridiculous. Look at this is crazy.
$10,000 worth of Pokemon cards at Dynamo Collectibles off US 41 in Fort Myers.
Right now, card games are the hottest thing.
Each pack is like a lottery ticket. You never know what you're going to find inside. One of these cards could be worth up to $1,000.
Mark Nestico says they walked in his store with 29 booster boxes.
That's a red flag right there. You walk in with 29 booster boxes. Y'all couldn't walk in with one and not be so susceptible.
Filled with packs of Pokemon cards.
The reason people are stealing these cards primarily is because they're almost untraceable. If you pull a card from a booster pack, there's no serial number.
He distracted the suspects while his employee called 911.
Joke.
So they sitting there thinking it's sweet. They over there chilling. Look, my man right here on the far end with the brown hat. He over there smiling. He chilling. He think, hey, yo, they thinking shit sweet. They thinking they about to catch a lick. They were like, look, man, we about to get some money. Man, we're going to have a good time this weekend. For the new year starting off right.
He distracted.
Look at him. Look at my man right there in the brown. He's like, he is ready to go. He is, hey, look, we good. He is too happy. Like this weekend about to be sweet. We about to go live it up.
The suspects while his employee called 911.
Joking with them, having a really good time. We let them open free packs.
Less than an hour before. Deputies say the trio stole them from Gorka's Poke Barn in Collier County using a fraudulent credit card.
We hadn't had advanced knowledge that they were stolen. They almost 100% would have gotten away with it.
Wait a minute. So he tried to buy these cards. Ain't no way. Hey, son.
100% would have gotten away with it. They said they were from the area and that one of them was selling the stuff because they were going to foreclose on his house.
The three are in the Lee County Jail. Deputies are still investigating.
They think they slick by putting they put them in this frame. They put them in this frame. You know what? The news station ain't shit. They ain't shit because they know they put them in this frame trying to be funny. Look at it.
Three are in the Lee County Jail. Deputies are still investigating. And tonight I noticed more Pokemon cards inside the suspect's car in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah!
Yo, they got people out here. They got people out here filming inside the car.
My camera back out.
Reporting in Fort Myers, Madison.
Whoa, wait a minute. Was that her? Was she the one filming the camera? Ain't no way.
Inside the suspect's car in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah! Let me get my camera back.
No, wait a minute. So she out here.
I noticed more Pokemon cards.
Hey, the news. Hey, this news. Hey, the Gulf Coast news, yo, they ain't shit. Hey, not a, she out here. She out here looking in the cars, got her phone out. This is so unprofessional, but hey, this is funny.
Inside the suspect's car in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah! Let me get my camera back out.
Reporting in Fort Myers, Madison Adams, Gulf Coast News.
Madison is awesome. Whatever her name, Madison is great.
In the parking lot.
Hold on. You trying to get the thing to work? Put it on the second one. Yeah, it's not on that one. It's the other one. Yeah, it's on. Go over. Yeah, put on that one. Yeah, switch to. I know it should work because it should still be plugged up. It's not. All right, y'all hold on one second. Let me see if I can get that. Let me get it up. Sorry about that. There you go. Yo, whoever this lady is, she's awesome. She's great. But yeah, those three men they stole, and there's a more serious one right here. I want to look at this one. This one in Manhattan. This is more serious. They had people at gunpoint on this one, so I want to look at this one. And yeah, let's go.
Right now, police are looking for a group of thieves who robbed a Pokemon store here in Manhattan. It was a bold crime captured on surveillance video.
Yeah, just look at this video here. Investigators say the suspects ended up walking out with more than $100,000 in merchandise. We have News 4's Jessica.
Hey, you're too loud, son.
Cunnington live in the meatpacking district with more. That video is something.
So they got people. So people were inside. Let me go back. So they got people inside. They masked up, and nobody's doing. I mean, what can you do, right? They're gonna call the police. I mean, what are they gonna do? Like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, just look at this video here. Investigators say the suspects ended up walking out with more than $100,000 in merchandise. We have News 4's Jessica Cunnington live in the meatpacking district with more. That video is something, Jess.
But you know what, though? You know why this happened? Because places like New York, they don't really do their job as far as officers. They don't. The police there is kind of handcuffed. I'll just say that.
Yeah, the search is on for those 3 robbers that you see in that video tonight. But last night, it was all just supposed to be about arts and crafts and the Pokemon community coming together to connect. But then all of a sudden, customers found a gun pointed at their faces. Tonight, the store is back open, but there's a new security guard at the door.
There's a new security guard? What happened to the old one?
It was the first community event at
Now, wait a minute. There were kids in here and they did this? Yo, these dudes need to get caught. That's ridiculous. And then another thing, why would you have your Pokemon stuff out like this? You need to have this stuff more secured.
Pokecourt, and it was packed as people decorated cards and cases. Around 6:45 p.m., 3 people dressed in all black walk in. One of them points a gun right at customers sitting down. Moments later, the sound of glass shattering. Surveillance video shows some people put up their hands, others run to the back room.
It was like clockwork. They came in, they went for the high display, they grabbed a bunch of stuff, and then they grabbed the cash and left.
One seen guarding the door, the other 2 wearing backpacks, walking around snatching up whatever they could.
This is insane.
Over $100,000 worth of merchandise.
Store owner Courtney Chin says the whole thing lasted about 3 minutes. This morning,
Yeah, there's glass all over here, all over the floor. It's been scattered, so just watch your step.
They were still cleaning up.
There's a lot of like high-end product here. Obviously, that's all been cleaned out.
Yeah.
The detective told us that just by how they acted, and they knew exactly where to go and what to do.
Yeah, so they've been there before. And see, they cleaned it all out now since they got robbed. They shouldn't have never had the high price stuff there to begin with. I understand it looks nice or whatever, but you can't have that stuff out there like that. You just got to let people know what you have. And if they want to see it, they're going to have to go through some hoops to see it.
They think that they cased our store, previously.
Yeah, they've been there before.
Chin
Absolutely.
is grateful no one was physically hurt last night. Her employees shaken up, but showing up.
I think everyone's rattled. Obviously, this is not something anyone should ever have to experience.
The way they hold the guns, these are rookies.
But showing up.
I think everyone's rattled.
I'm going to show
Obviously,
you,
this is
like,
not something
see the way he's holding the gun? These are rookies. Look how he's holding the guns. He's a rookie. You don't hold guns like that.
anyone should ever have to experience. I offer mental health services or time off.
See how he's
for
holding it?
anyone who doesn't feel comfortable in the store, but all the employees want to come in and work and just help put the store back together.
There have been similar incidents in recent months. In Burbank, 4 men were arrested.
Yeah, we
for
talked about this
break-in
one.
at LA Sports Cards last month, where police say $100,000 in Pokemon cards and rare sports cards were stolen. In Soho in the fall, a man swiped more than $9 grand.
He hasn't been caught?
In Soho in the fall.
This man hasn't been caught? Bro, they can see you.
A man swiped more than $9 grand in cards from Card Vault, which is partly owned by Tom Brady. Back in the meatpacking district, Pokécourt is back open. Detectives checking in as they try to track down the robbers.
I started the store to make this, a community space for people who love Pokemon, right? You should come here to have a great time, but unfortunately, yesterday it was like...
You can look at it. You can tell how they're holding the gun. They're not. These are nerds. These are nerds that are cosplaying. They don't know how to carry guns properly. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's still dangerous. I mean, you don't want to be on the other end of that, but you can tell like these aren't professionals. Like you can look at them and tell, look, you don't hold a gun like this shooting. Because this is the thing, right? Let's just say if you would have shot that gun like that, that recoil would have popped his ass in the face because you're not even bracing the trick, you're not bracing it right. You gotta hold it like this. He's holding it like this. The gun, he shoots the gun, boom, the gun's gonna hit him in the face. Yeah, these are nerds.
Someone's worst nightmare.
She said some of the high-end merchandise that was stolen was 30 years old. She said she gave out the serial numbers and also photos of the items that were taken to cops and also to the community to keep a lookout for them. And they have been getting an outpouring of support from community members and from the Pokemon world all over the world. Live in the Meatpacking District, I'm Jessica Cunnington, News 4 New York.
Let me tell you something. They have all this support from all these people of what happened to them. And don't get me wrong, that's fine. But they need to have that same support for their law enforcement when they have stuff like this happen. I mean, you can't just you just can't have this stuff happen and just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have something. Like they have a security guard now, but I'm just saying, when you have these type of items, you gotta have it in a way where you don't have this stuff. You got to protect yourself because you could get robbed. Any of that could happen. You can get robbed, but you got to put it in a better situation where even if they come in, you're going to have to put this stuff in a more secure area, especially the really expensive stuff. All right, what is this?
Still no arrest after that brazen armed smash and grab last night at a Pokémon store in the West Village. Tonight, at least one shop that sells similar items is taking special precautions so it won't fall victim to the same type of attack. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo talking with those shop owners.
Tonight, at trading card stores across the city, there's a game going on.
I have a whole new lock system coming with a bell so customers will be buzzed in.
We're not just talking about the
Let me go back and see what he said. I couldn't hear him in my ear.
Upgraded security cameras.
Tonight, at trading card stores across the city, there's a game going on.
I have a whole new lock system coming with a bell so customers will be buzzed in.
We're not just
Okay, that's a good start.
Talking about the game of Pokemon.
We have upgraded security cameras coming that will be connected directly to the police department.
Awesome. Now, I like the way he's talking. This is some good stuff right here.
Game of outsmarting thieves. See, Pokemon players still gotta catch them all, including Pikachu. But the police tonight have to catch the robbers. When they broke the glass to steal pricey Pokemon cards at a store in Manhattan Wednesday night, they broke the hearts of card collectors across the city.
From one business owner to the Poke Court, we feel for you.
Eric and his wife Jessie own E&J Boutique in Dyker Heights. They're doing a number of things differently to avoid carrying high-value Pokemon cards, including not buying back from the public anymore.
Never.
That's a good start. And I think a lot of people need to start looking at that, not buying back from the public. And in some cases, some people may not need to start buying some of these things in general, to be honest.
Again, not with Pokemon. Sports cards? Absolutely.
That's kind of sad that it's come to this.
It's more than sad. It's disgusting, and it's not good for the community. I want to keep doing it, but it's not worth the risk to my customers, to my employees, to my wife, and to my business, and also to the neighborhood. What happens if guys were to come in here with guns and then run around the neighborhood and rob people? Nobody needs that.
The robbers point.
That man, like, he was in tears when he said that. That's kind of crazy, though, but that's real. He made a good point. And this guy, once again, holding a gun like this, if he was to shoot it, he's going to knock himself out because the recoil is going to knock himself out. He's not bracing the gun properly.
Guns in people's faces during the stick-up in the Meatpacking District, stealing more than $100,000 of merchandise.
This obviously was big news in the Pokemon community, so much so that customers started sharing information about the kind of cards being targeted. E&J received this information showing that a high-value encased card was on the list, and they immediately removed those kinds of cards off their shelves.
Good.
Had a $60,000 card, I believe, stolen from them.
There are ways, which we won't specify in detail, stolen cards can be tracked.
My wife has been looking all day on eBay, on whatnot, on all these different apps because, let's put it this way, criminals are usually not that smart.
The Foyers hope police act quickly. In Diker Heights, Anthony Carlo, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Well, I will say this, to be honest, the cards are going to come up at some point. I mean, we got to be honest. The cards are going to come up at some point because of the simple fact that there's nothing to them if they're just sitting on them. They got to get rid of them. If you want some cash, you got to get rid of them. Now, the only thing they can do is get rid of them to somebody who's unsuspecting. And to be honest, if you're trying to pay for something that this expensive, you got to be very careful what you are buying. And on top of that, you got to understand that some of these cards have been stolen from the New York area, so you got to be mindful of what you're buying. So you just got to be careful. At the end of the day, I look at it like this, man. I'm not in this business. I was at GameStop earlier today because I went to GameStop earlier today because I went to go pick up something for my son. Yeah, I picked up Kirby Air Riders for him. And I saw where some Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, or some other cards, and I was just staring at them and looking at them like, don't get me wrong, the packaging looked really nice. It's not a bad looking package. I mean, they got the glitz and glamour of the package. They look nice, but I don't see where, I just don't see where I'll pick these things up. Maybe, I don't know. I'm kind of enticed to do it just to see if I get a card and flip it real quick, but I just don't want to spend the money to start. I got enough stuff that I collect already. I don't need to collect no cards. I don't need to get into that. But yeah, that's what's going on, and that is absolutely insane. But I done been on for about an hour. I covered everything that I wanted to cover. I appreciate everybody who came through. You guys are awesome. Everybody who came through to watch, even just for a little bit. Shout out to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are great. I should be going live tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing some Devil May Cry 5. I need to try to finish that game up. So I'll probably be live on that. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thanks to everybody who came through. You guys take it easy. Y'all be blessed. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.